But we're gonna see the werewolf soon.
You unlocked it.
Yep. And there he is.
There's a strange looking werewolf. And then you teleported over here.
Yep.
And then shot the fuck out of it.
Yep.
You got a crystal beast. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's just one singular Yu-Gi-Oh. The entire series.
It's one Yu-Gi-Oh.
There's more lichens around here, but...
Oh, there's a new crystal beast structure deck coming out.
Ooh. I like buying Yu-Gi-Oh structure decks.
Me too.
Specifically 3.
There's a new Rainbow Dragon of bullshit long-ass name now.
That's usually how Yu-Gi-Oh goes.
Yep. It has a lot of words.
We're gonna give this monster the world's longest fucking name. Why?
I just remember that it can it's a bitch and a half to get out, but if it's out, you can get rid of it and then shuffle every card on the field to the deck, and then you get an entire board full of crystal beasts.
Huh. I also just realized I haven't saved during this run.
Nope. Probably should, in case you die.
No, it's fine. There's checkpoints.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like unlike Resident Evil 2 and 3, well 1, 2, and 3, they have checkpoints in 4 and up. You can get to a certain point, die, and then you'll be relatively close to where you were.
What's the best Resident Evil? I hear a lot of people say 4.
4 is really good if you like action. I'm currently playing through that with my friend Jake, and we're almost done with it. And I don't know, it's really hard to say because I really like 2 Remake, but it's also just like soft 4. Oh yeah, that guy just threw up.
Is that the one with Nemesis?
That's 3.
3.
Mr. X is in 2.
Mr. X. That's a song.
Mr. Sex?
No, Mr. X.
Oh. Dirty little sneak thief. Not a sneaky thief, just a sneak thief.
Okay,
so if you go that
this
way.
is the pestilence area.
Yep.
Pustules area. Up. That's a good way to do it.
Drop.
Running, jump.
Yep. And then there's a bunch of lichens, like there.
Little lichen. There.
I just need that.
He's got like a little bug man.
Yeah, he has armor on. Not to confuse with Armor All,
Not to be confused
who
with
is the
Juggernaut.
sponsor of this video.
Armor All. Yeah, that's definitely a company that would sponsor us. I mean, we'll take it. But
We'll take anything.
Armor All does work pretty well, actually.
Yes.
It's a quality item. But like that's the thing with a lot of car parts and stuff. People just know what's good and people just buy it.
Yeah.
People just know Armor All is good, so they just buy it.
And then you have those people who are like, man, if I'm not paying $110 for my cleaner for my car, it's not worth it. Oh, there's a lichen. I just heard him. I'm like, oh, that sounds right.
Boat
But
key, so you can unlock. Oh, it has a.
yeah.
Good thing it has fuel.
Yeah, it's a village that was founded in the 13th century. They got boats with fuel in them.
They
Like-
had elevators.
Yeah, it's really hard to, like, I like this game, but some of the,
Some green ass water.
yeah, some of the environment just is weird.
What's zero?
Because it's like, oh, 13th century village. All right. Modern day, like, things like electricity, boats.
And hose.
Yeah. All right. So this is a cutscene where you meet Chris again, and then you find out that Chris is not evil.
Who's Chris again?
Research post.
The guy who took your baby.
Oh.
What the fuck are they
Is that the baby?
No. The baby's in the jar. Where's that guy?
Is that Chris again?
Nope, that's not Chris.
Stay the fuck down! Ethan!
He's got a lot of goggles.
I gotta say,
Yeah,
I'm surprised
that's
you
Chris.
made it this far.
Huh.
It'd be a shame if something happened to you now.
Hey, me
Oh,
too.
look, something happened.
So they had a conversation. He's not a total douche, and he's a giant monster.
Yeah. Though he's like kind of like he's not a total douche, but he's still a douche.
He's like a douche, but
Yeah.
I got all that wood flying behind you.
Yep. He's a douche with a purpose.
Shoot it.
Well, I don't know, Ethan. There's all these things that are happening around you.
He said the exit's underwater.
Yes, the exit is underwater.
Oh, you could just go back the way you came. Imagine if, you know, instead of walking towards the village, you just walked, like, left instead.
And just none of this happened.
Yeah, I just went somewhere else.
So
I don't see that timeline.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually reminds me. One of my favorite games that I didn't play as a kid for the Game Boy is Wario Land 2. It is an excellent game that you can't die in. But on the first level, it has like a bunch of... It has like 7 or 8 alternate endings that you can do at different points at different levels by doing very specific things. And at the very beginning of the game, at the very first level, if you just don't get out of bed, you'll skip your alarm, and then it goes to a different timeline.
Huh.
It's a really good game.
So this is how I know there's no fall damage. Oh, damn it. No.
By climbing down a ladder.
God damn it. It did it wrong. Because in this
You're
is
climbing
one.
down
There
a
it
ladder
goes.
was fine.
That's
That
my...
was that was sharp. It was not expecting that much movement.
Yeah. Because you just run straight into it. All right. Did I get it? Yes.
Good job.
That reminds me of, like, something I wanted to do. Because, like...
Shoot all the other things. Dinosaur with bubbles.
Yep.
Dude, he has all the best one-liners.
Like, I had this idea for a Death Note game. And...
With a fish.
Well, basically... Not a fish.
Is that Ryuk?
What?
Is that Ryuk? Fish?
No. There we go. Took 3 shots, but I got it.
So if you get to there and you're like, oh no, I have to shoot the other side, then you have to go all the way back around.
Yeah.
And then
so-
it's scary.
Then it's scary. So my idea for a Death Note game was gonna be like you can start off.
It should be Scribble Knots.
Scribble Knots, but it's Death Note.
Right. I'm not wrong.
No. So like it was gonna be like a point and click
Liz.
adventure game. Not like a point and click, like kind of like Sam and Max, like 3, I guess. I don't know. I have that one. That one's pretty good. So here's the lever section I was talking about earlier. Where like
Orange.
you can move your
Green.
character around and they interact with their environment.
Orange.
All right. So my idea for this Death Note game is like a Telltale style point and click adventure game.
Right, like Monkey Island.
Yeah. But like
Should we do one of those types of games?
I would love to. See if my friend.
We could do Monkey Island. That's pretty light.
Yeah. This is why I hate this section so much. I did it. That's the
Yay.
first time I did that on one attempt.
This guy is all about
oh, yeah.
not hitting you.
Oh yeah.
No. Was it eyeballs or eggs?
Yeah, eyeballs.
Oh, okay.
So this part's really annoying too because he'll
I fought this
pop
guy
out.
in Zelda once.
So it's like a Telltale style game where like you roam around and do your thing and then you like try not to get caught because you know that's Death Note.
Mm-hmm.
But my idea to make it special was like in the beginning you're Ryuk and you're gonna like toss the notebook in or like into the human world like he does in the show manga
Yeah.
and all that.
In the
But
story.
you'll be given an option of
Why
toss
is it
it
talking
in.
now and not earlier?
I don't know. You can throw it in, or just say wait, or like it'll pop up in a thing. It'll like, do you want to throw it in? Yes or no. And if you press no, like if you press yes, it'll be like the Death Note book, like just verbatim. But if you press no, he'll wait and then do the live action series. Like he'll come back and then you can throw it in again at a different time. And then my idea was like you do that twice, and then if you press no a third time, it'll switch to like a third-person character action game where you're just a new character who like goes full on with the deal and starts doing like stealth action, murder bullshit, which would be cool if Ethan would, you know, do his auto grab and climb up that. It sounded cool to me at the time, but then I'm also just like, the first two would work great because I strongly prefer the live-action Death Note series over the animated series.
Ooh.
Have you
that's a
ever
hot
seen?
take.
Have you ever seen the the live-action series?
I've seen like, I haven't seen the full series once through yet, and I wasn't super interested in it. Like, I like the idea, but it seems,
that's the ladder I was talking about.
It seems like it gets kind of pretentious a lot and over-explains a lot of stuff.
So, the live-action drama is really good because it took out all the problems with the original Death Note, which was Light was a loner, and he just went straight into being the murderholic that he was.
Right.
And in the drama, he starts off with friends. He's in college. He's doing good. But his reason for doing everything isn't just because he doesn't like crime. It's because the big reason he doesn't like crime is because he blames them for why his dad wasn't there when his mom died. The biggest thing that the drama does over the anime is the mom's dead. Just straight up fucking dead. Because she's pointless in the series for 90% of it. She has like 6 lines. And so having her be dead...
Anime moms really get the short end.
Yeah. But she's dead in the drama, and it's why Light does everything. It's why Light blames the justice system for his dad not being around. Because, you know, he cares about his dad. I fucked up. I went out the wrong hole. It's just...
Was that whole thing just a loop?
Yeah. Everything in this game's a loop. Did I...
What are you doing?
No, I wasn't supposed to come down here. I fucked up. I did that thing where my mind blanks and I start running in the wrong direction. But I do like the Death Note drama. It's one of my favorites. The Death Note anime I think's fine, but it has a big issue of Light not being the tactician that he claims to be. He is just the pig among guinea pigs.
I hate that's a good way to put it. That's one thing I really hate about. I mean, I'm going to say anime, but really any story where they're like, this guy's really tactical, he's a smart guy, and then they don't really show that.
Yeah.
They don't really have him be a tactician. Oh, I have that. Hang on. Alright, I got the Rubik's Cube here. So
I got it.
Like,
I solved the puzzle. Because you're supposed to pick this up and look at it and rotate it to match, but you can also just see it.
right, like you said, the little like antenna there.
But, like, there are so many scenes in the anime where it just proves that everyone Light talks to is extremely stupid. Like, my favorite is this scene where one of the cops is, like, on the same level or same wavelength as L, and he's like, yes, that's correct. Now have this cherry. He's like, oh, thanks! And then he puts it in his pocket. It's a snack. Boy, you're supposed to eat it. And he's just like, oh, thanks. If I can remember, I will put that clip in.
Usually fall for this. I'll give you this strawberry if you keep it a secret, okay?
I'm impressed as always, Ryuzaki.
Because it is hilarious.
That's like the same energy as Napoleon Dynamite with the tater tots in the pocket. You know?
I've never seen Napoleon Dynamite.
You've never seen Napoleon Dynamite? How have you never seen Napoleon Dynamite yet you love Scott Pilgrim?
I don't know.
Napoleon Dynamite is fantastic.
Guess I gotta do this.
Come on. Come on. Ah! I didn't do it fast enough. So now we're actually into the fight, which is sad because usually I could take him out like right there, but I did it wrong.
Oh.
Like, you can beat him as he spawns because he pops out of the mouth, and I just fucked it up.
Can't get caught in that.
Hey, count that.
He's almost dead. That's why I just went straight into another one.
The one of my a surprisingly breakout like game I really enjoyed from the Switch was Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's a really good Fire Emblem game. I'd say the best Fire Emblem game that they've had. But one thing that really bothers me, one of the main characters, Claude, he's like the smart guy who's like the tactician. He comes up with like a bunch of information, you know.
Yeah.
And they really just don't show that happen in the game.
Yeah.
Like in their mobile game, like when they introduce those characters to like promote Three Houses coming out, they're like, "Oh, here's Claude," and there's like a little story with Claude of him like trying to take out like an enemy camp. So he's like, "Okay, well, their food is being kept over here. I find these mushrooms. I can turn them into powder and then poison their food, and then they're going to show up to battle. Sick."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's tactical, sure. And then like nothing like to that level ever happens in the actual game.
That's sad.
And it's supposed to be like, oh, he's like figuring stuff out, but he never tells you about it, so you're really not at any... Because the game is 3 different storylines of the 3 houses. Well, there's actually 4 houses. But anyway.
Fire Emblem, the 3-4 houses.
Yeah, the 3 houses, but there's 4 actually. There's actually 4 storylines too, but not because of the 4 houses. Anyway. He's like... You see him like going off like... in the same story, going to different areas to get other information out of people in a different way than the other students. But he doesn't ever talk to you about it, so you're still left wondering the same amount of stuff, but apparently he knows what he's talking about. But he doesn't ever tell you about it. He's just thinking about it the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you have a conversation with someone, and he's like, something kind of surprising. He's like, no, give me that back. You have to get that back. And you go, okay, sure. And he, like, starts thinking about it. He's like, that's a big thing. That's a big deal. He wanted that back really quick. And then that's it. I'm like, not going to expand on that more? He's like, no, I'm going to do some research and figure some stuff out. And then he does that, like, off screen and doesn't talk about anything he finds out until, like, plot happens. And he's like, I knew it. And I'm like, you didn't tell me you knew it. You just said I knew it after it happened. But that's not helping. That's not making you smart.
No, that's just, check it out. I know things.
Right, and I'm like, that's not a good way of writing a smart character. Although there is another character. The best storyline is Blue Lions. I will absolutely fight anyone on that. Dimitri's the best. Got some meat.
Yeah. So what's happening now is that after I killed Fish Boy, Heisenberg called me on the television and was like, I have a challenge for you because I want you to prove something to me. And you're like, all right. So I'm going to go veer off the speedrun path, and I'm going to go do this thing real quick because I find this fight cool. I will show it to you. It's not outside for some reason, where there's this explosive barrel right here. And it would make you think that,
So is this like a skippable?
Yeah, this one is.
Huh.
Because
Heisenberg.
No, this isn't Heisenberg. There's a big guy in here.
Oh, okay.
There he is.
Yeah, it's a big guy.
Yeah.
What's he doing? What's he doing over there?
I think he has one more shot in him. Nope. There he goes.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a big axe.
Big guy. Giant
Giant
crystal.
crystal axe. Okay. And was that it?
Yep.
So instead of shooting twice, you wanted to shoot once.
Yeah. 3 times. I would have to shoot 3 times.
Oh.
But yeah, that's just a completely skippable encounter that gets you this item.
It's an angel.
Father Nicholas's angel. People have theorized that it's a reference to the movie Hot Fuzz. With the character Nicholas Angel. Because it's Nicola's angel.
That's That guy bounced off the wall. That was funny.
Yeah.
This guy ain't bad.
It's good when there's a bunch of them all bunched up, but as soon as you're like outside of that, it's just like, oh,
It just takes forever to reload.
yeah.
You have to do it single bullet. It's not a full mag.
Yeah, it has an internal magazine.
That's dumb.
Yep. So now we're on our way to the Lichen Cave, which is one of my favorite parts of the game.
So by lichen, you mean like mushrooms?
What?
Like fungus?
No, lichen as in werewolf.
But they're not werewolves. You said they weren't werewolves.
They're lichens. I don't know. I've never heard of a fungus being referred to as a lichen.
Like a lichen?
What?
L-I-C-H-E-N?
No, it's like L-like. Alright, I can't spell.
L-I-C-I-N is lichen, I know.
Yes.
But like lichen...
No,
it's
not
fungus. Fungus related.
No, it's not.
Well, I know it's not snot. Don't lie to me now.
So, during the knife run, I was running with the LZ Answer.
Otter.
Alright. And, so, like, it was really annoying because every time you got near a ladder, it would put it away. And then you climb up the ladder, and then it's like, oh, there's like 6 guys up here. It's like, ah, great. Ah.
Like that guy.
Ah.
Oh, he bit you good.
Yeah. First time taking damage, like, literally an hour.
You're almost dead, too, because
I know.
Why don't you just shoot him first? But... I think you have a problem.
Ah! He got me before I can fire.
Nom nom. You got a friend. I thought this was like your favorite area.
The next part I really like.
This is going well.
Oh, yeah. Alright. I need something to help get a bunch of them at once.
We're gone.
Oh,
no.
come on.
That thing launches people.
Yeah, it's a rocket gun.
Or it's a bottle rocket, okay? Let's not get carried away with the word rocket, alright?
One of my favorite Simpsons lines is, "You may remember me from such films as Fireworks." Not Fireworks. What was it? What was it? Oh, damn it. I forget. Well, I'm sorry. I am stupid.
Editor's note, add that in here.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such educational films as 2 minus 3 equals negative fun and Firecrackers, the Silent Killer.
Here's no. Just replace the. I don't remember. I don't remember the line now. It's all because I'm trying to think of it.
So you know what you should say, right?
What?
You know what you should say, right?
What?
When you can't think of it?
What? Ooh.
Supposed to say
Dough. As soon as I swung into that guy, I had like no life. Alright. So there's a big guy with armor.
Okay, big guy.
With armor. Yeah, that's working out.
Yeah. That worked out pretty fine.
Yeah. Better than the other parts leading up to this.
Yep.
Because it's 2 bullets reloaded. I'm just waiting for there to be a game. There just wants to be an asshole. And, like, the magazines themselves, you have to actually, like, balance out.
There is. So, like, are you saying, like, if I...
You just unloaded a 26 mag to
Yes.
put in a 28 mag.
Yes.
Well, then you would have a 26 mag
Yes.
on you.
There is realistic military first-person shooters that have that as a feature.
Is it Foxhole?
No.
Because Foxhole is a little over the top like that.
It is?
Foxhole?
Yeah, I've never played it. I just remember that one meme where the guy commented, "This is not what I thought it was." And he's like, "As a furry, I am extremely disappointed."
No, a couple of my buddies were playing it, and they were like, everyone wants to go out to the front lines and dig trenches, and actually do the fighting. Well, you need to get supplies, so like 45 minutes of gameplay, he just ran supplies back and forth.
Yeah.
Because somebody's got to do it. And I'm like, realistic, not necessarily fun. Dude, is this Tim Allen from the hit single, The Santa Claus? He's got the beard for it.
Tim Allen from the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
The Santa Claus 2, more Santa Clauses. Or
Santa Claus 3, the third one.
Ethan with those hot lines. Eat shit. I'm not gonna get a 2-hour run on this.
I like that he always says those types of things after killing them instead of like as he's killing them.
Yeah.
Do you miss tank controls for Resident Evil?
I've never really played one with tank controls. I have not played Original 2 or Original 3. I do have the HD of 0 and 1. They're not really tank controls. You can like turn on a dime in those. I'm trying to remember if I have played a game with tank controls, because I don't mind them. Because I'm pretty sure I did. No, I
You can
played
get used to tank controls.
Deadly Silence. Deadly Silence is a 1-for-1 port of the PS1 Resident Evil to the DS. Like, everything's there, and they even added a new knife minigame where you swipe across the screen. Because you got a touch screen, you got to use it for something.
Sure. Where are we going?
We're going back upstairs.
So was the entire point of that was we went into this big building to fight a big dude at the end?
Yeah, because that was Heisenberg's challenge.
Was to kill the big dude
Yes.
and go through all the lichens.
Yes. To prove that I am good enough for what he needs. And what he needs is me to kill Miranda.
Right.
Also, there's a even bigger werewolf up here. That's what that noise is. Come on.
Oh, I see it.
You do? I don't. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, it's right there. It's the moving sticks and massive fur in the distance. It's kind of strong as fuck.
Is it dead? Yep. Music died down. That's one of the secret bosses.
Is the music?
Yes, the music. There he is.
Crystal Ancient Beast.
Yep. That's a lot of money.
That's a different Yu-Gi-Oh.
I kind of want to get the full original Bandai set of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, even though they're the game is terrible. Something is making noises. But it's just I want to collect them because I think they're cool. But then also part of me is like, oh yeah, I want to learn how to play the Yu-Gi-Oh game that was so shitty that it caused Bandai to not make any more cards for a while. There's Heisenberg's
There's
flask.
an umbrella.
Yeah. Cutscene. Skip.
What was that?
What was that? I don't know, man.
Yeah, we'll never know. So we just have to get the flasks and put them in here? Is
Yes.
the point of all this?
To build the baby.
To build the baby.
Yes, because each one of these
We already
flasks.
ran away from the baby.
Yeah, well, this is a different. This is okay. So, the baby I was holding in the beginning is in these flasks.
Okay.
I don't know why. They took her, put her in these jars, and now I have a chalice.
You have a gigantic thing to carry around?
Yep. And it does not dampen my movement speed at all.